This is You and Your Dog Training and Services coming to you with another live Facebook stream of fun things to do with your dog. Today we're going to be introducing jump. Now please keep in mind, when it comes to jumping in dogs, there are a lot of technicalities to this behavior. Today is just a very quick, rude introduction. So, I highly recommend checking out further webinars and websites, and my favorite is Fenzi's Dog Sports Academy. They have many awesome webinars on how to teach jumping to dogs. Again, today is just an introduction. Over here is my lovely little Mr. Seymour Springbottom, and keep in mind he was labeled as a Border Collie mix, but we call him my little Saint Bernard because he is quite the couch potato. So we'll see how much he's going to get into jumping today, but hopefully he has a little bit of that Springbottom in him to show you guys what this is all about. Now, do keep in mind, if your dog is under a year of age, we do not recommend practicing jumping with them because their growth plates are still fusing with their bones, and we don't want to do high impact with their joints. So, and that being said, a great option for younger dogs and actually practicing with large breed dogs that are a younger age is using swimming noodles. So teaches them to practice stepping over and also learning hind end awareness. So with that being said, Seymour over here is 5 years old, and so we will be practicing jumping that's a little bit bigger than that. But also keep in mind, as you do jumping with your dogs, if you do it a lot, you do not want to go above their shoulder height for safety. Again, we want to have fun, but we want to make sure this is as stress-free on their bodies as possible. So, in this being said, we're going to use a few different objects to introduce. And so the key thing about objects that you use for jumping is first and foremost making sure your dog is comfortable with them. So I have a bunch of different objects we want to check on out, and I'm sure you have at least one of these in your home. Broom, pole, umbrella, and hula hoop. Not sure if you guys have the hula hoop at home, but keep in mind, dollar store is a great place to check it out. The broom here actually comes from Concord in a great store called 50 Home, another one I recommend checking out. So Seymour, what do you think, bud? Want to check this out? Yeah. So Seymour's going to be allowed to approach it, and I'm going to feed him a treat here, drop treats around it. If at all he bumps into it, if he knocks it over, anything along the lines that might be perceived as negative, I will immediately reward him no matter what. And so I just let him fumble around with it, make sure he's happy to step over it. If I feel like he is comfortable, I'll start tossing the treat. And right there, he easily went over it. And again, right now, if he bumps it, it doesn't matter. I actually want him to have contact so he knows that it's something that's not going to hurt him. You probably can't see this from the video there, but he's targeting right now, and that's a whole nother live Facebook stream we could do for you guys. Thanks, buddy. So now what I'm going to do is mark the behavior for when he cleanly goes over it. Tap. And as a reminder about marking, when I say the TA, that sound says to the dog of what I'm looking for, that they've earned a reward. So when they cleanly complete the action, that's when I say it. You. Tap. Tap. Now you can see how my hand is moving. I'm trying to make it nice, clean, and over so he goes straight over and he doesn't curve on his landing to prevent injury. Tap. So, we try another object. Yep, I know. And he knows this one, so we're just going to right away go back into what we did before. Tap. 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 Great job, buddy. And so I would go through and do this with the various objects that I have in my house. The key part and the emphasis is that right now, you first make sure they're comfortable with it. Good job, Seymour. Thanks, buddy. And with that, making sure as well, when you bring the object out, it's you directing them over it. So they're not going to be jumping willy-nilly over every single thing that they see. But do imagine when you're on a hike and say there's a dead log, that's a very safe dead log on the ground, you could be able to cue your dog and say, jump. Okay? So, what we're going to bring in now is an actual little jump. And with this right here, keep in mind, you can order these online if you want to. You can be handy with some awesome PVC pipe, and there's a lot of do-it-yourself websites for making agility equipment. And we do use this in our agility class. Ready, buddy? It's over here. So I want to make sure again with this that he is comfortable with it. Top. And so in that, knowing that he is, I'm going to use my verbal cue, which is jump. Okay. Thanks. Jump, top. And so body language is the key directive to go over it. Thanks, bud. And I want to make sure he's facing it when I also am pointing towards it. Jump, top. And trying to toss it clean and forward. Now I'm using treats with Seymour because that is his motivator. But if your dog loves balls, even better because you can do a nice clean toss over. Okay? Ready, bud? Thank you. Jump, top. And so again, I mark when he does a clean landing. Now if he was to bump into it, I would still be showering that dog with praise to say, hey, it wasn't anything bad. I just won't mark the behavior because that's not the thing I'm looking for. But rewards are super key to make sure the activity is always fun for the dog. One more. Thank you. Jump, top. And that one was a little bit to the side, and the reason? My body language. I was more pointed this way, and he followed my actions. Body language absolutely matters. So pay attention if you have more than one jump in the room. If they go over what you think is the wrong one, it might have been the one you were actually pointing towards. All right, Seymour, do you want to do the grand finale, bud? So the grand finale, guys, is also one that you can do with smaller dogs. I do not recommend doing this one with larger dogs. Trust me, I've been there. And this is where you can take something, an object like a hula hoop, and then transfer it to your actual arms. So again, I want to make sure the dog is happy with it. And also keep in mind with hula hoops, when you buy them, a lot of them have sand on the inside, and that sound of the sand can actually scare your dog. So you want to make sure you put a little hole in it, drain out the sand, okay? Top. Now with all of this, keep in mind again, every step of the way, you want to do at least 5 to 10 reps before you move on to the next level. At any point, if you feel your dog is struggling, getting frustrated, all it means, take a break, go back to the previous step. Top. So, he's comfy with that. We practiced that one a bunch. Good job. And this is what the grand finale looks like. See if you can pull it off, bud. He loves this one, so hold on. You didn't go too soon. Hoop. Almost, bud. Want to try again? Ready? Over there. Some more. Whoop. Top. That's my boy. Good job, buddy. There you go. Thanks again, guys, for watching You and Your Dog Training and Services Facebook Live. This coming Thursday at 2 p.m., Christine, one of our other trainers here, will also be doing a Facebook Live session teaching Sit Pretty with her awesome dog, Layla. So we hope to see you guys then. Cheers.